Welcome back to Lorehammer, the Freeboota WaaaAGH Part 2. Hey, welcome to Lorehammer. Your host, Mark. We're doing another role-playing game. I'm fucking hyped. I can't wait to act silly as a little Gretchen. Joining me, as always, on these little fun things, we got Court. Hey.
Yeah, glad to be here. We're doing part 2 of this fun Freeboota adventure, and someone will die tonight.
Oh, shit.
Maybe not in this RPG. I'm just saying in general. So we'll see.
Wow,
but I just wanted.
I was going to say, you better leave my hat alone.
Yeah, good to be here.
Yes. We also got 2 other players. We got Gerald joining us.
Hello, who's hard for a good crumpin' tonight?
Yes, good crumpin' indeed. And we also got Logan, the weirdest orc I've ever met. Welcome.
I will be Morkius, the feathered one.
Oh god. Yeah, I got a lot of people saying that was a fun voice. So
yeah, I didn't expect that positive a reaction to it. So
yeah,
give the audience what they want. This is how it shall be.
So
I think if you were to Weird Boy, it would be so good. Like it's like that orc needs a good crumpin' on his head. He's messed up.
Yeah,
no, he's just Weird Boy.
Be really funny. Just be like a war boss or something. Let's go, lads! Get stuck in.
Fuck.
Is this a voice that you've always kind of had as well, like Logan? Like, have you just done this every now and then throughout your life?
No, I've literally never did it until I had to come up with it, and then it just stuck. Because I had a totally different voice in mind, and then you did Michael Keaton, or someone did Michael Keaton. Michael Caine. And I was it was gone. I was like, I don't remember what my voice was, so that was the first thing that came to my mind. So now it's canon.
Okay.
Oh man.
It's good.
Well, we'll getting into an RPG. Court, tell us what we're up to here.
Yes, so for those of you who don't know what's going on, we are playing a wonderful game called Morkborg. Now, we have retrofitted this to be more of a 40K vibe. This is session number 2. So if you have not listened to the first session where we're playing, our players here are starring as a Freeboota Ork crew, please check out session 1. We also did this previously with a double session that was geared towards dungeon diving in kind of a, without giving spoilers, a renegade outpost in 40K. So so Morkborg is a really great system for RPGs. If you've never played an RPG before, it's not daunting at all. It's wonderful. So the rules are very light. Everything else is very heavy, doom and gloom. It's awesome. So we are playing this fantastic system, and this is a scenario based off of Pirate Borg, one of Limithron's publications that adapted Morkborg for piracy, which is awesome. So I took that, and we've kind of made it 40K with some orcs. So, we're going to kind of skip over just how things are played, because you guys you guys have been playing it, but for the listeners who have not listened and jumped on and heard us rolling dice and stuff, it'll be pretty simple, pretty straightforward. It's D20 system. I'm going to tell them you pass, fail, we'll see what happens. So, and we are on session 2 tonight, so I would doubt you guys finish up the adventure on this night. I think if I do this correctly, you'll probably have one after this, and then that will be it. If I do this,
that's why I wanted.
Go ahead.
That's why I wanted to jump twice so that I can get to the next thing and then get to the next thing.
Okay. So, then in that, so why don't we go through, and then Logan, why don't you just start us off, and we're going to do some character recaps, some character reintroductions, who you are, what kind of orc you're playing, what you have on your person, and maybe give us a little bit of like your special abilities and your current HP, because you guys did get knocked a little bit, and we're gonna, after you do your character reintroductions, we will do a story so far recap. So take it away, Logan.
Yeah. So I am Morkius, the feathered one. I am the weirdest of the weird boys with my mighty at. It is a beautiful oomy bird they call a peacock. It speaks to me, but no one hears him. I am currently in possession of 2 teef that I took from our captain, and I have 3 health. My skills are to jump, where I can just teleport. I'm wearing leather plate and fur, and I have a staff that I can cast fireball with. It doesn't say that, but I'm calling it fireball.
Okay.
And you'll find that we just kind of roll with the punches here. Like, I think I maybe should have mentioned, like, this is not very serious 40K in this. And this is just going to be a fun, flavorful ride. So that was perfect. Thank you, Logan.
Yeah, I'm also a weird boy. I'm allowed to be extra.
Yes.
In
Yes.
Yeah.
In and out of game. So,
True.
Logan and I are in a spearhead campaign for Age of Sigmar. We're in that together, and it's been quite fun. But last week that we played, we do this thing. We talked about it quite a few times, but like on a nat 20. So like on a nat 20, you have to. And if it hits and it lands on that 20, you have to do it. There was like 3 attempts made from me to get Logan to uwu every time he like had a 6, like I rolled a 6, and it just didn't happen. But I'm gonna get him this time. So
yeah. Well, the funny thing was, the first time he tried, I rolled over and I just moved to the 20 and went, "Oh no, I guess this is my life now."
Guess I got to do it.
Yeah, but they said it didn't count.
No. Anyways, yeah. So let's go to Gerald then. Gerald, give us a little bit of an overview again of your character and what's going on with Captain Graf Mangler.
Alright, I'm Captain Graf Mangler. I used to be a pain boy under the Goths clan, and so I did one too many head transplants that gone bad with my war boss. So now I'm a flash git. I am for hire for a bunch of teeth and a chance to experiment on the loot. Now that my captain's daughter took over in his place, I took his hat, and I took his leg because I lost mine in the crash. I'm now down to 4 out of 6 health. And my gear is... I got metal scraps and plate for armor, got a nice snaz gun, a chopper, and then for gear, I got stuff left over from my days as a pain boy. I got a nice little beard squig, surgically grafted to my chin. I got the buzzer, which is a massive bone saw that I use to chop up some tinnies. And then I got a third piece that will be revealed later tonight.
Very nice. Good. Yeah. So we'll get into the recap in a bit, but in our first session, you were not Captain Graf Mangler. So you have since been promoted, which is very cool.
Yes.
Well deserved.
Yes.
Well deserved.
And for those who have not heard the previous Morkborg adventure, the first one we did, Gerald had a lovely counterpart skull that maybe just, we had Leonard, right? Leonard was Gerald's counterpart. Yep. There he is, for those of you that can watch.
I call the skull Leonard.
Lovely. And maybe Leonard will make another appearance, a little cameo. I don't know. We'll see.
I'll keep him off to the side just in case.
Okay, cool. All right. And then let's go into Marcius.
My name is Grubbins, and behind every good war boss is an even better grot, and that's me.
Grubbins is just a feral grot. He's been hurt one too many times to remember. He's got some cool gear, such as a telescope that he looks at all types of things. He just took it from the captain, so he's quite happy about his little shiny periscope. Yes. He has some powers and abilities. I'll be using them right away. You'll see. It's going to be nice. But that's him. He's just a little grot boy. He's looking to, he found his new captain. He's just looking to make him the best he can be.
Yeah. Cool. Good. And while we're on you, Mark, do you want to do the pluggy stuff and show things, and then we'll just jump in?
Yeah, you can go check out our Patreon and support the show. Go to Lorehammer Patreon, all that kind of fun stuff. There's ad-free versions, all that stuff. I think let's just get into it now.
Cool. Awesome. Great. So, yes, little recap. So, first off, if you haven't listened to the first one, go listen to the first one. Do it. But yes, so our brave orc pirate warband was kind of raided, or maybe was doing the raiding. It's tough to say. With some Necrons. So there was a nice shipboarding, crumping, shooting, stomping, squealing, all of it. Fight. Yeah, a lot of squeaking. Yeah, it was a nice fight with some Necron warriors. There was like you guys fought maybe like one of the Scorpec destroyers. But ultimately, this crumpin ended badly. The ship started to basically destroy itself based on possibly some fun Necron technology doing some shenanigans. And the Necron started to phase out. And you guys and your wonderful captain aboard De Lovin' Mother, with Captain Becklin Waznasha, basically were careening into the side of this planet, caught into its its orbit and getting pulled down into this planet. So you guys crash landed. There's really kind of no way of telling really where you are ish. You guys know that you're in the Vistalon Fazaldis sector. You've been in that sector for a few months doing raiding parties, catching freighter merchants off guard, maybe killing some Tau. Pretty easy, as long as you're up in their face. But you guys crashed on this planet. There was a crew of about 20 with you. However, you guys were the only survivors. Your captain has since perished in the terrible crash landing. Now, before he perished, he did give somebody a couple items. Who has those items?
I have like his periscope, but I don't know if it was anything official or important. But like just that little.
Mm-hmm. Yep, the cool digital periscope. Yep, able to see. Okay, yeah. There was 2 items that I believe were given out that are important. I'm assuming Captain Grafmangler has them.
I believe I have his captain's hat.
That's true.
And I think there was like a scroll with some information on it.
Yes.
I don't think I was the one that got that though. I thought that was him.
Morkius.
I could be wrong.
Did I get it?
I thought
Did
it
I
was
forget to
Morkius.
write that down?
We're gonna say it was Morkius then.
Okay, I have the scroll of knowledge from the captain.
If that's what you think it is, but yes, it is in fact basically a translucent, almost digital scroll, and it seems to have some sort of points marked on it, lights. You guys haven't really inspected it completely yet, but there was also one other key piece that was very mysterious that I'm not sure if you remember. I'll give you a hint. I'm pointing at my head.
Oh, I didn't write that down.
No? Okay.
Did he take the top of his head for his own?
There was what appears to be like a piece of a skull. You guys remember that? There we go.
Okay.
We're dumb.
Yes. So there was a data scroll that you guys got, a series of numbers and symbols. It was like it was a data scroll. We're just going to say that. But there was also a broken piece of some sort of unknown skull. It's very hard to see kind of where, what species this is and whatnot, but there are definitely some interesting runes carved on it. So, yes. So you guys made planetfall. You are on this kind of desert planet, very rocky terrain, lots of cracks and caverns kind of strewn across this planet. And there's large boulders, and gripping these boulders is like long twisted vines, thorny vines, like kind of roots, like trying to grab these boulders and these rocks. Your ship has obviously crashed into this thing and is just in pieces. Like you guys, I think, were able to kind of scour the area and see, but all your crew has perished, and you're pretty much shit out of luck in some ways. But you did see that there is a summit. So kind of leading through the rocky crags and kind of small little valleys, there is a tall pinnacle that comes up before you. And you guys have kind of decided to weather the maybe storm that's coming in. The wind's blowing, the dust is going. And go see the top of the summit and maybe get a clearer view of where you're at. So upon passing these, kind of this area, you did notice that there are various 2-meter wide scaly sand pits, as it were. They seem to shift a little bit in kind of the sand that's covering the top. And you heard chittering. I believe there was some tapping, I think. Some tapping.
Can I do a perception check to see if me or my hat know what that could be?
Sure. Yeah, give me a presence roll. So this is going to be a reminder for those who are listening, a D20 roll, and he's got to hit or beat his presence.
I got a 16.
Okay, so we needed a 12.
18.
Wow.
18.
So you have a +2 presence. That's really good. Yeah. So as you guys are making your way towards this far off summit, so you can kind of gather it's going to take you a couple hours to get up this hill, rocky crag. It's not like climbing it completely, but you got to make your way off in the distance. Yeah. You hear some kind of skittering and the shifting of sand, and you can gather that there is something kind of lurking just underneath these pits. You're not sure what. It could be food. Could be, I don't know, some sort of creature. Could be nothing.
I have to tell my captain. Captain!
Yes, Morkies.
My hat senses there's something delicious or dangerous in these sands.
Can I roll a
Presence check.
as well to
Sure.
verify?
Yeah, you're gonna stare at these, or what are you kind of doing?
I
Look into the
is-
hat's eyes.
Is Grubbin still on my shoulder?
Yeah, I like to think that I'm on your shoulder, just we're walking and I'm massaging you, like,
You're the biggest and the greenest, boss.
Oi, Grubbins. You got the little periscope top thing from the old captain, right?
Oh, right here, boss, right here.
I'm gonna hand it to him, very clumsily, kind of falls onto my hands, catch it, give it to him.
I catch it. I put it in wrong side to my eye.
No,
And
boss,
stare
here,
at-
let me.
Flip it
Okay.
for him, give the...
You're
Oh.
the biggest and the meanest, boss.
Oh, thank you, Grubbins.
Okay. Presence check.
Yeah.
17 plus 1, so I got 18.
Dang, high rolls, gentlemen. Good job.
This does not bode well for combat later.
You're
Not put-
getting them all out now.
Start strong, boys. It's only going to go downhill from here.
So it takes you a moment to kind of adjust, essentially. But as you look through this, it's kind of a red tint, and you can see numbers on the side as you read through this like telescope, and you can kind of gather that it's giving you distances. So it gives you various like distances from what you can see through this periscope. It gives you like points and markers as well. There's no real like identification. It's not like, don't think of Terminator 2 where it's like scanning things and determining origins and stuff, but it's more just like giving a distance and able to like the more you kind of turn and play with it, you feel that there's like a click and it shudders.
I think this thing takes funny pictures.
Yes, you definitely get the idea that it's storing data as you do that. And you can see, like, tell me kind of how you're looking through this telescope and what you're trying to study.
I'm trying to study the shifting sand thing that Morkius is telling me there might be something delicious or dangerous. Either way, it sounds fun. So
Cool. Yeah. So
True.
if you're to look at one of them as you guys kind of like walk, it really zooms in. Like you're able to see that the outer edges just seem to be kind of meshed in with the dry, cracked earth, almost kind of blend in with what looks to be this kind of scaly outline. And then sand just seems every now and then just to kind of like sink and form over. Just a little bit. They are about 6 to 7 feet wide. So they're about 2 meters wide. And they're scattered. I mean, they're not clumped together. I would say you probably see about 3 to 4 so far.
it's like 3 to 4 holes.
Yeah, just kind of in your
pits.
Yeah. And as you guys walk up and kind of get closer to the base of this, maybe it's been 5 to 6.
Okay. And then
But the
I
noises
take note of
noises have stopped. The noises have stopped.
that. Okay. I take note of that. Then I turn and look at the summit.
Yep. It's calculating distances. You're kind of getting the hang of this at this point. And you're able to see that basically would be about an hour and a half hike up this summit here. From what you can see too, it's not like some small pinnacle. It's not like it's not anything that would be a small plateau. It's quite large. Like you could get a pretty good scope of the surveying land in the area. There's no vegetation. There's no any sort of like thorny roots entangling this thing. It just spires up.
I quite like the idea of going up to that top there. Then we'll get a good look around and see what we can find. Then maybe we can find something really big to give a good crumping.
I collapse the periscope, hand it back to Grubbins.
Yes, boss. That's a great idea, boss. You're so clever. Most clever boss.
Just in case we run into anything really big and really mean and scary, I got a little something for each of us.
He pulls out his coat and then grabs 3, I kid you not, elephant tranquilizer sized syringes. And this is going to be the third piece of gear that Graf has.
Ooh.
So for context, I messaged Court this and came up with some custom rules at his permission.
Yes.
So this piece of gear is called Donido. Remnants of his day as a mad dog, Graf carries 2+1 large, non-replenishable syringes filled with the good stuffs. And for the sake of Morkius and his they glow green. Merely inject syringe into body for immediate results. And here's the rules for it. It's D14 difficulty. A successful roll results in +1 to any random stat at DM's discretion. A nat 20 roll results in +1 to all stats for duration of session. However, a failed roll may result in comical injury and damage, while a critical fail of 1 may result in permanent damage or debuff at DM's discretion. I really wanted to lean into the RNG aspect of Ork tabletop rules for this.
Yes.
So this is where we all roll nat ones because we just had the good rolls earlier.
Right.
So Graf grabs the giant syringes, hands one to Grubbins, hands the other one to Morkius.
Don't waste it, because they're very hard to make. And I only got enough room for 2+1 of them. And that's it. Use it wisely.
Thanks, boss.
I'm going to hold mine up. Oh, go ahead.
I'll just hold on to this for you, boss.
I'm going to hold mine up to the hat and let it look at it.
As you do that, Morkius, the feathered one, you feel that how big is the needle? Yeah, I was thinking that too. This needle's got to be huge compared to Grubbin's, I would assume.
It's not the size of the needle; it's the heart of the grubbin.
Yes. So as Morkius, the feathered one, as you are lifting this up for Dahat to examine, is that kind of what you're doing?
Yeah.
So you notice that how is Dahat the at sitting on your head? Is it like clutched, or it's like kind of legs grabbing onto you?
It's kind of, the legs are tucked under it, and it's kind of just flooped over the sides of my head. The tail isn't up; it's kind of hanging down, and the head curls around and is just sitting facing forward.
Cool. You start feeling that the feet of your hat are kind of shaking and gripping at your head a little bit. It's preoccupied. It starts kind of like looking around dodgily.
Do you see the hat moving? I'm not crazy, right?
Do we see the hat moving?
You do. You see this beautiful hat, which is really just a fucking peacock, just kind of darting around, its head shooting left and right, just kind of examining the area, a little at unease almost.
I do see the hat's moving.
I'm afraid.
Anyways, but yeah. So are you guys going to keep cruising, going up to the summit, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Cool.
With a very skittish hat,
Yeah.
yes.
Cool. Yep. We're going to just kind of jump forward a little bit. You guys make your way up. There's some climbing, not much, but it's really just more of a kind of a big hike. It's almost like a bit of a reprieve for you to use your muscles and kind of get up there and be a little more physical, because you're starting to feel the, like, not necessarily boredom, but like you're getting a little antsy. There's a little bit of antsiness in the air, and like you come on, what's going on? We got to get something going. A little bit of that weird kind of energy and like the need to get something done is kind of amongst you guys. I mean, shit, your ship's gone and you're kind of an SOL position. So, yeah, you guys make it all the way up to the top, and you guys kind of walk over to this kind of this cliff face now, and you're able to see across this desert reddish dirt land, lots of like crags and little valleys and things, and everywhere is just these boulders, kind of gripped by these large rooted vines that are thorny. You can see that the sun, which is kind of like a muted red, seems to be going down on the horizon to your guys' right. So, you not knowing this planet, you're not really sure how much longer you have until dark, but it's clearly going to be happening at some point in the short future. But yeah, you guys are on top, kind of surveying the land, and give me an idea of kind of what you're looking for and what you're doing.
I'm looking for the things that are under the sand to see if they come out at night.
From where you're at, I mean, you're not really able to see them up that, that high. Yeah. You can kind of tell where they were, but they're only about 6 to maybe 8 feet wide. And from the height that you guys are at, which is hundreds and hundreds of feet, you wouldn't really be able to kind of like see detail that far down.
Gotcha. Then I'm just looking around.
Mm-hmm.
Grubbins grabs the periscope, the sky scope, and he starts just looking around. He's looking for any type of grays. You know, if it's a red desert, he's looking for any splotches of color that is not red. Any grays. Like, he doesn't know anything. He just knows anything different is going to be good, and then he's going to hand it off to the boss man. So
cool. Give me a presence check then, please, Grubbins.
Okay, so I got a 0 on my presence, and I just rolled a One.
Okay. You rolled a 1 on a presence check. So I would say you've got the periscope or the telescope. You definitely have it backwards. And you just everything is really tough to see. In fact, kind of that I would say the wind is at a higher speed up where you guys are, and the dust is kind of like pushing you around specifically, kind of almost like trying to push you off of Captain Graff's head. So it's a hard fight to kind of like see, and you're just straining to see anything, but the dust and dirt is kind of kicking in your eyes.
Wow, boss, you really are the biggest and the best. I can't use this at all.
Then I'll hand it off.
Hold on tight, little one.
All right. I guess I'm going to roll a presence check with the periscope. 15.
Yeah. Okay. So as you kind of do a slower 360 view of all the territory, you do see two colors that stand out amongst this kind of muted red and orange. You see a very blocky shape of green and gray. And it seems to be, so if you guys are looking kind of where your ship was and where you guys kind of came to summit this hill, it's basically on the exact opposite side, 45 degrees over. So if you're 12 o'clock was where your ship was, you guys are basically looking at 5 o'clock, and there seems to be some sort of metal structure. Almost, it's not moving. It's green and gray and very blocky. And it's down.
Staring
it's
at
down off in the distance, like it's on the ground level.
Captain?
What?
What do you see?
I see
Captain wants to
something.
know.
I see something blocky and glowing green.
Green.
So it's not glowing. You do see almost like for those of you who are on Patreon and watching us, Logan and Gerald, your shirts, it's like a dark forest green and kind of gray also in areas.
Wait.
Yeah,
You're the only
it's
ones
that.
that are allowed to be green.
Completely unrelated. He did not text me to wear this shirt earlier.
Perfect. And you see black insignia on it too. Yep, I know Logan's got the fucking shirt. It's great. The green in some areas seems to kind of waver, almost like a tent. And the more you look at it, you see black shapes that form what looks to be some sort of bird. It's got wings. You can see black wings.
I'll
Is
see.
it peacock shaped?
Is it what?
Is it peacock
It
shaped?
is not peacock shaped. Morkius, roll me a presence, please.
17.
Okay. I would say you're less occupied with what they're looking at, and you start feeling this presence above you, and kind of the sensation of when you're able to do some sort of like really cool orc powers. You feel that in the air, and you feel it kind of coming up from above you, almost like this pull of the universe, just so slightly, like a little tug.
I remember the voice. Captain, there is energy here.
What's energy?
How weird I am. It's getting weirder.
Now,
Oh,
just
yes,
because
boss, I see it.
you're a weird boy does not necessarily make you a weird boy.
Are my eyes glowing? Is it making my eyes glow? Or the peacock? Is the peacock's eyes glowing?
You can feel the feathers kind of like lifting upwards. It's like up and back. You feel like almost
Not
like
full
something.
plume,
Yeah,
but
something's trying to like almost kind of like pull at you.
Can Grubbins roll some type of like loyalty test? I feel like this moment all of a sudden just caught Grubbins' fancy, and he's like, maybe a new war boss is needed. Like it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Grubbins has never seen anything like it. He's like drooling all of a sudden on his captain's shoulder there. So I don't know what should I roll for that.
Man, I would say. I know we're doing a lot of presence here. Give me presence roll followed by strength.
All right, so I
Strength
rolled
of
a
will.
17
Oh my
and
gosh.
then a 12 minus 2, so a 10. So 17 and 10.
Okay, yeah, I would say you're feeling a little conflicted. You're feeling a little conflicted. You definitely see the brute force from Captain Graff. Like you see his possible leadership skills, but you feel that Morkius has like a calling to him.
Yeah.
But
Just something there.
yeah, Morkius, I saw you were kind of like looking up. Is like, what's your character doing?
I'm looking for the source of the energy. I was stuck in it. I had to finish the sentence.
Yeah, you look up and you're able to see like a blinking light, and it looks like possible star, possible like some sort of ship, something, but it's far off in the distance. And with the sun going down, it's almost becoming a little bit more prominent, and you feel called to it.
What color is it?
It's just like a twinkle, like a golden twinkle.
There! The twinkle!
Yeah, you feel that there is purpose there. You're not really sure what it is, but you feel that might be tied to that energy of like, let's get something done. And that something is maybe go wherever that is.
Captain, we must go to the twinkle.
The shiny.
Are you gonna sprout wings and fly or something? The twinkle's up there.
Can do that? Wow.
Use the grot to build a new ship, and we go to the twinkle.
Oh, no. Grubbins isn't that kind of grot. Grubbins is more of that kind of... Well, he's not that kind of grot.
Oh,
No. I believe
is
in
he
you,
a-
Grubbins. You can do this. I
Is he
believe
a
in
flying grot?
you. He's
You-
going to
you
be
won't
when we're
find out,
done with him.
You won't find out, Morkius.
Yeah, give me a toss.
Graf picks up
Grubbins
Grubbins.
is nervous.
Oh my god! Hang on. Did you just fucking launch Grubbins off a cliff?
Yes.
I'm gonna pause for a moment and take note of what. Take note. Nemo Forever in the chat has highlighted the quote of the night so far, and I want to make it like a T-shirt at some point. And it's what you said. It's I'm not that kind of grot. Like I just think that at some point that needs to be a shirt. It's so
You have
good.
to read the next comment, too, though.
Okay.
Well, apparently now I'm not any kind of
Oh my
grog.
god.
He kicked the host off the show by yeeting him off a cliff.
Okay.
Wait. I think he has to roll a strength
gonna
check
roll
to
a
see how
strength check.
far he
Yes,
I
he
was
is.
about to do that.
Yes.
I was about to roll a strength check.
Yep. Roll a strength for me.
Oh man.
If it's a 1, is it a 1?
Okay. You describe a little bit how you grab him off your head and huck him. Just give me a little bit of that description.
I grab him off my head. I look at him, and I'm trying to do the quarterback. Just
Yeah.
the quarterback pass.
Grubbins, are you into this? What's happening with you?
Yeah, he's like, yes, Bossman's so big. Bossman, launch me up there. Like,
Okay. So good. All right. I'm just looking in the private chat. That's funny. Okay. So, yeah, you huck him, but as you do, because you rolled a 3, you kind of like take a couple steps and slip a little bit, and you definitely huck him, but this is a pretty sizable plateau. It's not anything small. And you throw him up towards that blinking star, and he makes it a decent way high enough, but he's starting to come down. He's starting to come down. And you see him start coming down towards the edge of this plateau, and boom, and he hits just the edge. And I'm gonna give me a strength check, Grubbins.
can I propose a speed test? Because I'm so tiny,
Yes.
it's not about strength, it's about speed.
Yes.
Terminal velocity of a Gretchen is.
What is the
I
airspeed
rolled a
velocity
13
of a
plus
periscope
3.
laden?
16. Man, you guys are fucking rolling hot tonight, minus the 3, but yeah, good. Okay, so Grubbins is able to see that he's really not like getting to where he needs to be, and he kind of comes down and looks and is able to like flap his arms as fast as he can and kind of like tumble, but he slams into slams into the dirt and just basically is able to kind of catch himself before he falls off this cliff. You are going to take some damage though, so I'm going to say let's do. All right, what are you at HP?
I took 1 last time, I believe.
Okay. You're going to take another 1.
Okay.
Yeah, take another damage. Yeah, you got knocked pretty good, scraped up pretty good. What's the hat doing in this as it sees Grubbins falling to maybe his death?
Staring bewilderedly at the captain.
Okay.
Just like,
Yeah. Okay.
and it's blinking just like this. Just,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for sure. So you didn't make it. You didn't make it to whatever this thing is.
So close.
Yeah.
Grubbins, do better.
Grubbins is sorry. Grubbins
You
had
should
it in
be.
my fingers and Grubbins dropped it.
You definitely now get the idea, now knowing that you can't make it there. It's quite high up. Maybe like it's in orbit. Okay. Like it's far out there. You definitely need some sort of ship. I mean, you're not going to, even with a good throw, you're not going to get him all the way up there.
I'm not going to do it, but I just thought of the song from Fievel, the American Story, where he's like, somewhere
Slow mo,
out there.
just
Yeah.
can I get there? Yeah, Grubbins. Oh,
We're optimistic, and the hat's just like, what are you
Yeah.
doing?
that's
Oh,
great.
man.
Oh, that's so good. Gerald's crying. Gerald is crying
I know,
with
it's
humor.
so
This is so good.
Oh, man.
Oh, good.
Mm.
It's a good thing you didn't crit that roll of throwing him. I'll say that.
Oh, that would have
Yeah.
been so
Yeah.
funny. Oh, man. Just spike the grot in front of you. Grubbins is bouncing around. Just completely limp.
Oh, God.
Unconscious.
Oh, man, I'm crying again.
Oh,
The hat just like, I'm
He's
done, just flies away.
it's good.
You guys are stupid.
So Grubbins will brush himself off and kind of look up and face the 2 orcs in front of him now.
Mhm.
And he's been in this choice before, an abusive war boss and a new war boss.
Yep.
And he's on to the new war boss.
Oh,
Yeah, but he's sneaky.
okay.
So,
Grubbins isn't gonna tell anyone.
Okay.
But Grubbins no likes Captain Graff no more.
Okay.
he says aloud.
All right. Good.
Oh, man.
And with that, I go and scurry over to Captain Graff's shoulder and go sit on his shoulder and massage him and say, "That was a great toss, boss. That was really good."
I try my best.
The hat's just going.
Yeah. The hat is the
Boss,
voice
let's
of
go
reason.
down there though. We should go down there, the three of us.
Yeah, I saw a green thingy down at the bottom of the hill. We's gonna go there. There might be some good grubbins. Good grub.
We must lick the green.
Is that the voice of the
The
hat?
hat is spoken.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
This is the hat,
Okay.
and we must lick the green.
Goodness.
I think you need to do the head thing every time you talk like that too.
Yeah, like the bird.
talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We must lick the green. Gerald's gonna pass out.
I
in this
know.
episode.
This is good. Okay. So you guys are.
Is there
Yeah.
Is there anything on this mountain? Like, I'm searching my memory now of going up. Was there any type of like fabric or any cloth or anything I think I can use to make like a paraglider type situation
No.
or a parachute? No. Okay.
No. Graph, you definitely saw some green, gray, and little hints of black, some sort of structure. That might give you something, but yeah, there's really like no vegetation here either. You guys being orcs,
Walking
like
it in.
you're able to get a little bit of like the sun photosynthesis kind of thing happening, but again, you're just antsy for something, some sort of action, something. This kind of standing around and discovering stuff isn't for you guys. Okay.
Let's go, boss.
What? We's gonna go that way.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys make your way down, kind of the other side, really, and summit down towards that green structure. Is that where you guys are going?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you get closer, you can see that it's about, I would say, a third the size of your ship, which was not very big to begin with. So this would be some sort of metal and cloth structure that's probably maybe 100 feet wide that you can see. And the closer you get to it, what you see is an outpost. You are faced with getting closer and closer to a dark gray metallic structure that is also partially tinted. It seems to be some sort of outpost, and you can see there is a flag, in fact, in front of it, off in the distance. And it bears the sign of a double-headed eagle in black. It's about 100 yards off from where you guys are now. So it's starting to get dark. You've noticed that on your climb down, it's starting to get. It's not nighttime yet, but it's definitely in the dusk hour.
Have I encountered humans before?
Yeah, I would say so.
Captain,
Yes.
the hat is telling me that is a Hume structure.
Umis? Oh, Umis give a good crumpin'. Who's hungry tonight, boys?
You must slay the humans to achieve the goal of licking the green.
As this idea of Umis comes to mind, you get excited. You're now maybe like starting to move a little bit faster, especially because you're trying to beat the dying light. The wind and sand is kind of kicking up a little bit more. Now to get to this, you do kind of have to go around some more of those sand pit kind of things and kind of make your way through these boulders and rocks and more of those like clutching vines. So it's not an easy walk. It's not just like strolling through the desert, but it's not anything like what you did to summit that cliffside. Yeah.
I say we go real quick before the sun dies. Let's get some killing in ourselves.
Now, my question. Sorry. My question for you two: are we going to be cunningly brutal or brutally cunning?
Kill them all.
Wow, war boss.
Morkius, what does your ad say?
Let none survive. You heard the hat? We must act with extreme brutality.
Ah, brutally
Take
cunning
the
it
beast.
is.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. So you guys are you kind of like starting to run, or what's going on here?
I think so. I think we've just built some momentum between the three of us. Like, yeah.
All right, Grubbins.
Captain, war.
We ready for a war, boys? Hold on, Grubbins. War!
All right. Yeah. You guys are hucking now, just paying no attention to your surroundings, just straight to this encampment. Just let's get some fucking crumping in. And you get closer and closer, and you start seeing that this structure, again, is not massive, but you can definitely see that there is some sort of encampment. And as you guys get to the point of like, we're going to swing in, get in that area, and I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to start swinging and shooting or whatever it is. One single thought crosses your mind. Why haven't they heard you? You guys are screaming at the top of your lungs. You're orcs. You are stomping and running, and nothing has come to meet you. Nothing. It's desolate. And as you guys reach the perimeter of this, which kind of opens up, so you're kind of going through these, boulders and whatnot and clearing, it opens up a little bit, and there's no one, no sound. You see this outpost, metal, gray and green structure, green tinted, hanging over, kind of like what you could imagine, some sort of desert dwelling encampment. A single flag raised high with the black double-headed eagle. And you guys almost run and slide in and there's nothing.
Disappointing!
I jump off the shoulder and just smash the nearest box.
Yeah.
Where's Umi's head?
Yeah, so
Does he have to do a strength check against the box?
no, Grubbins, you
It does not break.
yeah, Grubbins, you throw this thing down and you notice there's a decent sized trail of blood leading away from this encampment. So there's, as you guys kind of look, there's the metal structure, like the kind of like a big massive storage crate, as it were, and then a green overhang of tent posted into the ground, and there's a metal door, so you guys are outside essentially, and then there's the flagpole out there. There are some crates and things just kind of scattered around, but you see leading from the door out past the flagpole, past kind of this clearing of this area, turning a corner, you see this trail of blood.
Bossman, look, a trail of fun. Let's follow it.
Ooh. All right, maybe the Umis are this way. Let's go, lads.
Wait, Bossman, before we go, can we rip that pole down, Bossman?
Sure, go ahead, little one.
I try. There's no way.
You're climbing up it, kind of like trying to yank it off.
Yeah.
Give me a fucking strength test. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah.
The -2 is not nice, but I rolled a 16 total.
Okay. You're swinging from this Imperial Aquila flag, and you swing and you swing and you feel it start to tear, and you just you pull down with your weight and it rips, and you kind of get entangled in it as it falls down, and yep, boom, you hit the ground. It's not super high up. It's like 20 feet, and this, yeah, you're now laying on the ground, wrapped in an Imperial flag.
Bossman, did you see Bossman?
Oh, I saw that little one.
Bossman, can I have it?
I pick up the swaddling, the swaddling Christian. I am compelled to just kind of cradle him for a second, and then I'll just I untangle him, and then I set him back down.
You can have it then.
Yes, thank you, Bossman. Let's go now. Follow the red.
Okay.
Well, when we're following, I just quickly kind of fashion a nice little cape for myself, a nice little party poncho type device.
Yep.
Out of the flag.
You are now fucking wearing the Imperium flag as a cape. Hell yeah. So you guys are, upon not seeing anybody and just seeing that the crumpin's already happened here, whatever happened, anger and almost this energetic fury starts to kind of like fill you guys a little bit. You're pretty fucking frustrated at this point. But
The crumpin happened without us. I'm getting quite mad.
Boss, you might have to crump me soon.
Nah, you're fun to keep around, little one. I ain't gonna crump you just yet.
insert I'm not that kind of
He is an
grot here.
entertaining little one.
Oh man.
But, so are you guys following the trail kind of out of the encampment area? Okay. Yeah, you just kind of like, I would imagine almost Scooby-Doo style, like staring at your feet, walking this trail. And then what you see is it leads to kind of turning this corner towards this rocky area about 20 feet out of the clearing where that front area of the outpost was. Excuse me. You see like a splatter of blood, like just it's mixed in with the dirt. Anything that was like leading in one direction is now just all over the place. But what you do see is that there may be little bits of that blood trailing off into a couple of these scaly sand pits.
Ah.
I see the umi juice, but no umis. And now there's no umi teeth either.
Yeah, no,
Boss
nothing
man,
but
that's
blood.
no good.
I begin to suspect what is in the sand was something dangerous, but maybe delicious too.
Maybe dangerous and delicious. Might give us a good little crumpin in the meantime.
Bossman, do you have a rope on you?
I do not.
Ah.
There was rope on the flagpole.
Oh.
Bossman promised to pull Grubbins out? If I
Yes.
crawl into the pits, yes? Okay. One minute, Bossman.
Yeah, and I'll run and I'll go grab some rope and run back right away.
Okay.
As soon as I can.
It's now getting dark at this point. Like you guys have reached where it's pretty tough to see. Your eyes are straining to kind of see any sort of depth at this point. But yeah, you've got rope. You yank it off of the flagpole, and you've got, let's say, 40 feet of rope.
Okay. When I get back to the camp, I just like
I got the rope. Let's throw something in. Let's lure whatever is in there out.
All right then.
And I assume,
like-
is there any kind of debris or anything around?
Just rocks, dirt, and blood. I mean, back at kind of the 20 feet behind you guys, the encampment, there was scattered crates and the tent and the doorway leading into the outpost.
Graf is just thinking, fuck it. Runs back to the encampment, grabs one of the biggest crates he can carry, and just hucks it in one of the pits.
Give me. Fuck it. I'm gonna roll for this. Let's see what happens because this is interesting.
Okay.
You're throwing a crate into one of these pits.
Just throwing a giant crate into one of these pits, hoping to wake something up.
Okay. It crashes and kind of it breaks a little bit on impact. And it sinks halfway into the sand. And then you start seeing it just slowly kind of teeter its way into the earth. But it stops. It doesn't sink all the way. It stops where there's just a peak of the corner of this crate sticking out. Mm-hmm. At this point, it's dark.
I'm gonna try to blow up the crate. Feels appropriate. It'll make light too.
Okay.
Hang on, where's my thing? I shall light the way!
It's getting a little dark out here.
Do I
Sounds
add
like a
my,
good plan.
Do I add my presence to this roll?
Yes.
Okay, well, 18.
Jeez, you guys. My goodness.
Ah.
Yes. So tell me how you're kind of summoning this fireball from your staff.
Very dramatically, I'm going to swing the staff around like this, point it straight up at the sky so it glows, and then just point it down at the thing and launch the fireball.
100%. Your eyes almost glow with this green energy as you're doing it. Your peacock, its feathers and wings kind of fly up a little bit. Yeah. And boom, from this, like metal kind of makeshift staff.
It's just a staff. I never really described it, but I think wood. I think I'm a classic weird boy.
Okay, yeah. From this, it just emits a ball of fire and shoots, and it engulfs the corner of this wooden crate and starts burning. Part of the ground you noticed is kind of singed and smoldering. The scaly parts doesn't affect any sort of dirt or rock or debris around it. But yeah, it doesn't blow up, but it definitely catches fire. And in that fireball, that kind of igniting light,
Wow!
you hear little tapping behind you, coming from kind of the encampment. Just briefly.
Me.
I would say, Morkius, you're the only one that hears that.
So I'm going to slowly turn around like this, but the hat is going to turn opposite direction. Keep watching the fire, so we're just turning apart from each other. Do I have to roll a presence to see if I see?
No.
Nope. I just hear the clicking.
Yeah.
Captain, the clicking is back.
Did you wake something up, Morkius?
I hope so. The hat wants violence.
Paying attention to what you hear clicking behind you as well, you now all hear this. And then it goes dead.
That's the sound a good looting makes, boss. We
That's-
found them.
Sounds like we got a few homies after all, boys.
So you hear it coming from the outpost.
Let's go back and crump them.
Who's ready for a good crumping tonight?
So what are you guys going to do?
Crump.
Yeah, we'll head back, and I think we've already decided our plan of brutally cutting and just run in there.
All right, here it is. We've got the vibe, the passion's there. We've already seen some fire.
Yeah.
You can feel it. You can feel it.
This is the time, boss man.
All right. Once again, time for a good crumpin', lads. Can I get a word in the chat? Wah!
All right.
Charge.
Yeah, you guys are hoofing it, and then so this metal door that is just the front of this outpost is closed. Are you guys just going to try and fucking barrel through this thing?
Yes.
I bet Fireball will open it.
Okay. And as you guys get closer, again, you're just, this is all about it, over. And it grows from within.
It is a 15 on this Fireball.
Okay. Are you in front then, I'm assuming?
Apparently.
Because otherwise you're going to light somebody's ass on fire.
It was behind me, so yes, I
Yes.
assume that when we
Yes.
all turned, I'm in
Yeah.
front blasting
Okay.
ahead with
Boom.
fireballs.
Fireball hits the door. The fireball actually goes up and starts catching the tenting on fire.
Excellent.
So all the canvas is now starting to catch and inflame. You can see that it starts pushing the door in a little bit as you cast this. It hits it with an impact. Grubbins, are you just kind of like hanging on for the ride?
Yeah, typically that's where I'll be unless otherwise stated, I think,
Cool.
on Captain Graff's shoulder.
Okay. Captain Graff, what are you doing?
I am just charging in. Got my snaz gun in one hand, my chopper in the other.
All right.
Screaming at the top of my lungs.
Cool. Yeah, you guys burst through this door. Everybody give me a strength check. Grubbins, give me speed.
A 2
I got an
plus
18.
1, so I got 3.
Ooh,
Oh.
Not
I
doing
got-
too good with these strength rolls.
14.
Okay. Man, so here's what's going to happen. Morkius, you kind of hit the door and start shoving it. Captain Graf Mangler and Grubbins, you're going to slam into him, and the door is going to fly off the fucking hinges and just careen across. You guys all kind of stumble in, basically just burst through this door. The door flies through the room that you can see just for a split moment had lights and kind of screens and whatnot, that now you hear the crashing of the door hit metal on metal, and this this is on the and then it crashes through this sort of comm system, and everything shuts down. And now you guys are in this empty room, and as you look, there is blood and pieces of Yumis everywhere, all scattered across the floor. There is a comm system. There's one single light above in this large structure, quite big light. But the comm system has been destroyed. You guys see there are just small little bits of shreds of Yumis and blood that once again leads out to where you guys were. There are some crates and things, and what you can see is maybe like a small cage.
The hat utters in disappointment. We missed the fun.
There's some real work done in here.
The crumpin'
Real
happened without us again. I'm getting
Warboss.
mad.
That's twice now, Warboss. Warboss, how do we get Humies here? They must be coming and looking for more Humies. How? How do we get more?
Let me think on that for a second.
An explosion. Explosions always work. We can lure them in with a big explosion. They'll see it from the light in the sky. You threw me right up there, boss man. I seen it. I was right there.
The Mangler gets an idea.
Morkius, how big of a fireball can you make?
The biggest and the brightest.
Are you?
Then we's gonna hype up Morkius, and he's gonna make the biggest, the baddest fireball this outpost has ever seen. He can do the biggest fireball ever.
So tell me what you're doing first. Are you gonna just destroy this room that you're in?
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I'm casting fireball.
Okay. All right.
Do I get any pluses for them hyping me up and we as orcs believe it'll be big?
If you guys each want to spend one of your favors, I will give you a +2 for each spent on this roll.
We absolutely should do that because this is going to be really funny.
Yeah, Grubbins has been praying this whole time.
Okay.
So if everyone has spent a point, I am at a grand total of 24.
Ooh,
Wow. Okay.
yeah, that'll.
Even if, and I'll ask Gerald once he hops back on, but even if he doesn't spend it, like you're going to hit hard. So I'll ask if he does want to spend it though, and we'll see. But the energy around the room begins to swirl. Your eyes glow this green, and you can feel this massive pull towards the center of the room where you're at, and the staff ignites and shoots out a giant fireball straight up towards the ceiling. And Gerald, you're back. Okay. Do you want to spend a
Yes.
Okay.
I heard it.
Okay. Cool. Yes. You shoot a fireball that starts engulfing the ceiling, but also breaks through the top of this metal structure, like eviscerates this metal and shoots straight upwards. It is a sight to behold. It is wonderful. Your sense of unity in this group is now starting to kind of take shape, and you see that there is power in what you guys can do. In this, the room starts to catch fire. So your shelter is now aflame.
Yes, boss man. They'll see this for sure in the nighttime. We'll make our own twinkle down here, boss man.
It'll serve as a warning and a challenge to all who dare oppose us and my at.
We's making a big twinkle tonight, boys. We're gonna invite the homies and challenge them to a good grumping. Or whatever comes our way, we's gonna eat good tonight.
Are you guys leaving the burning building?
Yo, we're reveling it for just a moment longer. I imagine something almost falls and hits one of us before we finally get out. Yeah, it's kind of just like we're caught in the glow of the flames. But yeah, as soon as one thing falls, then I'll get out of there.
Cool. Yeah, it's a massive structure fire. I mean, this thing is burning high and brightly, and there's almost like a glow of slight green Morkius that you can see. You feel that there's like a weird energy, which is good. You guys are standing outside though. There's some crates and things, and you guys are now kind of looking upon this Imperial outpost. Fun little Arizona pun. Imperial Outpost Games. Rest in peace. Much love. They just closed down. Bummer. But you guys are staring at this. It's the only light source is this flame.
It's beautiful. Let's start looting, boys. We can loot so much before the Umis get here.
I got one thing I gotta do first.
Reaches into his coat pocket, grabs out another giant cigar, walks to the edge of the fire, lights it. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Boss man.
Yeah, are you guys gonna loot? I mean, there's some crates and stuff outside. You guys can kind of smash and go through.
All right.
I'm
I
just
got
going
my
to
big
admire the
smoke.
fire.
Oh, I got
Okay.
my big smoking. Now let's get to looting.
Looting, boss.
Okay, yeah. As you guys kind of go for it. Grubbins, do you have something specific?
Yeah, I'm gonna start the first half of the looting on Captain Graff's shoulder, and then at one point I will transition over to Morkia's shoulder when I feel like he's left alone.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. And then, so Morkius, you're just admiring the flame. Yeah. Okay. And then,
Sorry, I'm muted. Yeah, I'm admiring my work.
and Captain Graff, you're looting. Is that correct?
Oh yeah.
Cool. So I would say, Grubbins, you find a pretty decent knife compared to orc size. I would say that's not a knife, but for humies, pretty good hunting knife. It's small for an orc. For you, however, it's pretty good. I would say this is almost like it's not sword like, but it's pretty sizable for you. You can wield this thing. It'll be a hunting knife. It'll deal D2 damage if you have it. Cool.
Yeah, I'll pick it up and then like kind of play with it for a second and go to the nearest type of like fancy fabric or like anything colorful. If there's like a piece of wooden board that has been painted purple, I'll like use the fancy new knife to pry it off. And as soon as I get a fancy piece of cloth, I'll drop the knife in like, I've got my loot. And I'll attach it to like my belt, this little striped piece of cloth. I'm so stylish now, I'm thinking to myself.
Cool.
He's
That
got
knife
that
does
drip.
not come with me, though. It has been forgotten.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And then let's say, I would say you guys both find, Grubbins and Captain Graff, you both find a couple med kits. So in this, you're able to see some medical kits. They will be single use, but they heal D2 damage as well. So med kit, D2 damage for healing, single use. Write it down. It's all in your equipment now. One thing catches your eye, Captain Graff, and that would be what looks to be some sort of Yumi weapon, like a firearm. It's a bit small for you, but it's essentially a las gun. For you can't even fit your finger in to get the trigger going. But perhaps it could be of use later.
Can Grabbin's fingers fit it?
Yes, it's pretty big compared to you. It's I would say it's you're 3/4 the size of this thing.
It was made for Grabbin's, boss, please.
And Graff's is kind of fiddling with the las gun. I've seen many boys shot down by walls of these. It looks useful. It's too small for my fingers. Here you go, Grubbins.
It's because you're big and mighty, boss, but I'm tiny and frail. Thank you, boss.
Cool.
Yeah, I take the last gun for sure.
Sweet. Yep, you've got it. And Morkius, give me a presence check.
Oh, 10.
Okay. As you guys are looting, Morkius, you're admiring your handiwork. This fire, it seems to continue to grow and reach out. You amongst the flames, you start observing a little bit of this encampment itself, just kind of like staring into the structure and seeing this fire come up. You get the idea that obviously this isn't a permanent building, that it's temporary, that maybe Yumis might be coming back. Maybe after seeing this destruction, they'll send something back. they'll send another crew back, and that might be your Crumpin. And excitement fills your heart that you might get this fight finally. And with that brief moment of hope, you find yourself face down in the dirt, slammed to the ground, and you are being dragged behind you. Something has grabbed your leg and is now yanking you. The hat is like clamoring to get back on your head, and you feel this tug, and this brute strength is yanking you, dragging you from the ground back towards away from the encampment. You guys, you call out. Yep. You guys look, and you see real quickly that some sort of dark shape is pulling Morkius across the ground.
Oi! Where's Morkius going?
Something's got him, boss. Can't chase him.
I just grab my choppa and I just run.
Okay. I would say you're pretty close to him, maybe only 10 to 15 feet away. Once you kind of make it there, you can see in the glimmer of this fire, the light that's kind of like shining off of objects and things around you guys, the surroundings. What you see is a human-sized but bulky and spindly at the same time, like crustacean, and one of its kind of like massive pincer claws has grabbed Morkius and is scooting him back. They're almost like you can kind of see their insides, like their shell and exoskeletons like translucent. It's like the semi-translucent carapace, slender legs, but its body is big, almost like think spider arachnid-like, but like crab at the same time.
It sounds like I need to cast Fireball again.
And in it, you see like uncountable dozens of eyes staring at you and at Morkius at the same time, dragging him towards one of these scaly sand pits.
Fireball time.
Okay, so we're going to go into combat here. So I would say, Graf, you've probably got a little bit of the first action, but because this thing got the jump on Morkius, it is going to basically attack. We're going to see how much damage this... we're going to call him a desert spider, by the way. We're calling these desert spiders. How much this one does to Morkius. Morkius, give me... It did get you, so there's no dodging this, really, but give me a tough roll, please.
Oh, thank God. The 1 and the 7 are so close to each other that I thought that was a 1, and I was freaking out. But it is a 7.
It's a 7? Okay.
It's a 7.
So this pincer grabs on and kind of crushes through some of your armor, and you feel this burning sensation, burning as it's dragging you. So it's going to do... Let's see. What is your armor?
2.
Okay. It's going to do 1 damage to you as this thing starts kind of crushing your leg a little bit. It's hurting, but you feel this burning sensation. 1 damage to you.
Super.
And then Captain Graf, let's go ahead and give you your kind of first action here. You see this start dragging Morkius away.
I just jump and try to just hit him with my choppa.
Okay. Give me a strength roll.
Strength. Ooh. 8.
Okay. You hit it, but it's really not enough to kind of break through this shell. You definitely kind of shove it aside a little bit. Yeah.
Hmm.
Grubbins.
From the top of Graf's shoulder there, I level my fancy new las gun and start just unloading wildly and recklessly in the general vicinity of the crab and of
Yep.
Morpheus.
Give me a presence roll, please.
All right, we rolled a 20 natural.
Wow. Okay.
20.
First nat 20. So a crit, just as a reminder. So on attack, it's going to deal twice the very good. Twice the damage. And it's going to reduce this armor by 1 tier. So you're shooting with a las gun?
Yeah.
Give me a D6 roll.
Oops. Sorry,
Good.
here it comes. A 2.
Okay, give me another one.
And the next one is a 3.
Okay, you're going to do 5 damage to this, which is good. Yeah, you line up your shot, and you could see Morpheus, the fear in his eyes that you've now started firing. Like las shots just begin raining down on this thing. But it blows off one of its legs. You hit like a joint. It blows off one of the legs.
The leg is gone.
In fact, it hits the one pincer that's grabbing Morpheus. With that nat 20, that was a rad shot. So yeah. So the pincer's still grabbing onto you, Morpheus, but you're free. And this thing has now started to kind of like slink back and try and retreat. So it's going to try and run away, but Morpheus, I'll give you your turn here.
Of course, we're casting Fireball. 18.
Yeah. Whoa. Tell me how you go from face down in the ground to shooting this fireball.
I'm just going to, like Egyptian mummy style, sit straight up, point the stick, and blast it.
Cool. Yeah. You blast it. What's the damage?
Oh, I need to roll for that, don't I? It is 4.
Cool. It's going to take... Let's see here. It'll take 2 of that. It'll take 2 of it. It's gonna, it's gonna hit it, kind of shoot it farther away than where it was. Like the impact is gonna push it back, and it's singed for sure. So,
am I now able to jump and cut it off from wherever it's trying to run to?
Not yet. No, but it is going to try and really run away now. It will, yeah. It is basically trying to book it back to one of the little sand pit things. Let's go to... Actually, I'm going to roll for this real quick. I think chat's going to like... Oh my gosh! Oh god. Okay, I just got a nat 20.
Oh god.
No.
Be gentle.
Oh no.
Chat, 20 gifted subs and he won't hurt us.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
with this one crawling back, you guys hear 2 more coming from both sides of you. So Grubbins, kind of one coming your way, and Captain Graff's, you hear this skittering, and you start seeing one of these desert spiders like just trying to launch after you. So each one of you now has a desert spider that's coming after you. I'm going to say this one goes for the one that goes for Grubbins is going to jump off of one of the crates and try and just land right on top of you and consume you. So let's see. Give me
That's rude.
Give me a speed check there, Grubbins.
I rolled a 16 total.
Okay. You dodge right out of the way. It lands and just it doesn't take its 17 eyes off of you. It is staring straight at you, but you land right in front of it.
The bastard scuttler!
Yes. Yeah, it's close enough to where you can see that it has like 2 mouths, and they're just lined with these small, gnashy little teeth. Side by side mouths. Captain Graff, this one is going to just barrel its way right at you, and it's got 2 pincers lunging straight for you. So give me a speed roll, please.
Ooh. I do not have good speed. 17 minus 1, so 16 total.
Gosh, you guys are doing great. Okay. Yeah. You see it coming, and you're able to basically just kind of dodge and slide out of the way. Almost pretty gracefully, I would say, for an orc of your size with a leg that is not your own and one that is your own originally. But yeah, you're able to kind of sidestep it out of the way. So let's go to Morkius, the feathered one. Yeah, this one's running away from you. It's about 10 feet away now. You've fireballed it. It's trying to kind of get to one of the nearest sand pits and climb inwards.
Well, because I am an honest player and the range of my thing is... Oh, it's random. I didn't know that. Well, I guess I've been next to everything I blasted. I'm going to teleport to just in front of it, or try to teleport to just in front of it, so that I can fireball it again. And we just make it with a 14.
All right. Yeah. So you summon this weird energy and you disappear for a moment and reappear right in front of it. I would assume like cutting it off from the way that it's going to the scaly sand.
Yes.
Yeah. Boom. You appear right in front of it.
Yes.
But having done so, it's like right at your face. So...
And I will, as I did with the Necron, I will stick my staff right in its mouth.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to blast it.
Give me on this, first give me strength, because you need to hold your ground. This thing's kind of barreling into you now.
Ooh. Okay. 11.
You hit it. Now give me, but it's going to kind of knock you over. So give me presence to see if this fireball goes off.
11 again.
Okay. So it barrels down. You jab it in its eyes. So it's going to take some damage. I'll roll just a little. Yeah, it's wow. Okay. Yeah, you stab, and you see this like this muck of like red and purple kind of spray across its clear carapace as you jab it in its eyes. It is going to slam into you though, and I'm going to say you're going to take 1 damage as you fall back into the rocks and get pummeled a little bit. It's not, this thing isn't huge, but it's heavy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I give you damage for the fireball, or did it not go off? It
did not go off. It was about to, but you stabbed into the eyes. Mm-hmm.
The mushy part.
Yep. Captain Graff, let's go with you.
I just point my snaz gun at the at the one that's barreling towards me, and I'm going to do a single shot from my crack shot skill.
Okay.
All right. 16.
16, nice. Okay. Yeah, you fire, and this thing, there's no way for it to dodge. It's barreling at you, straight towards you. Shoot, and you're going to hit it square in the face. How much damage are you going to do?
1d6 plus 2. 3.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you blow off one kind of sections of its eyes, and even part of one of its mouths is now just like hanging like a jaw and just trying to gnash.
Yeah.
And it kind of stops in its tracks at that moment. All right. Cool. Grubbins. Grotty Grubbins, what are we doing?
So there's one just in front of me that had kind of attacked me, and we jumped off the shoulder, and now we're on the ground facing up against it. I am going to quickly see if I can like climb back up Captain Graff's shoulder.
Yeah, it'd be some running distance, but you're fast enough to probably make it and get out of the way.
Yeah, like even if it's my whole turn,
Yeah.
like he's afraid at this point, so he's running back to Captain.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say you make it. Having dodged this thing in your previous turn, you're ready to run. So I'll even give you another action.
While running, I will just put the last gun behind me, just kind of whatever, just shooting wildly orc style at the thing while I'm running back to the Captain.
Give me a presence roll. Let's see what happens.
All right, we got a 14. Oh no, sorry. Only 11.
Oh, okay.
I had to do the wrong thing.
Yeah, you're shooting wildly. You can hear the shots of the las gun like hitting the ground, and you're unsure if this is really just hitting anything of importance at all. In this chaos, the fire that has been raging, the glow of the flame has now died a little bit, but is replaced with this very white light that seems to be coming down a little bit. There's almost like a white glow about the area now, and that's more solid, and it's replacing the orange glow, and you hear this kind of engines coming in. But yeah, it's just off in the distance a little bit, but you hear some sort of craft maybe coming in from above you.
Yes.
Morkius,
They come.
the desert spider that you had attacked at this point has just dropped dead. You've done enough to it where it's kind of like fallen and is like it's just mangled.
Victory! I have victory!
He's got the Johnny Drama victory. Love it.
Exactly.
You all the two desert spiders that you guys were kind of paying attention to, you now see them start get riddled with shots. What looks to be the same as what Grubbins was shooting earlier. The same kind of fire. And they're getting close to you as well. Like there is what seems to be 10 to 12 shots firing your direction of las gunfire from the air.
Get down, hide!
Yeah, I will jump off that shoulder and find like any little hole or under a crate or just like anything, little pot perhaps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can find some broken crates kind of near some boulders for sure that you're able to hide under. Morkius and Graf, what are you guys doing?
I'm still celebrating the spider kill. I'm so thrilled.
I see Graf sees Grubbins jump off and try to hide. He just looks around, shrugs, runs towards one of the pits.
Okay. Morkius, in your celebration, you can see that there's a ship descending upon the camp. Not big, something small, maybe only a 2-seater, but that could carry cargo in the back. Think of it like medium-sized cockpit and like a bigger butt that has room for storage and stuff. Yeah, he's got the junk in the trunk. And you see las gun fire coming down from it, just raining down on the encampment. I'm gonna say, give me a speed roll from Graf and Morkius.
Ugh, I think I'm about to die.
Ugh. 3.
I got a
3
6.
Oh, fuck. Okay. All right. Here we go. For Morkius, you're going to take one of the shots from the las gun fire, and it's going to do... Okay, what's your armor? Okay, you're going to take one. You're going to take one.
Okay, I'm dead.
hang on. Okay.
Oh, no.
You are not dead. You are...
Living
You're
on in the spirit of the
broken.
hat.
So you are broken. Yeah, you feel this like in your victory. This warm shot just goes right through your shoulder.
I'm gonna fall like Optimus Prime did in Revenge of the Fallen. I'm just gonna.
Okay. And so you are broken. You're at 0 hit points. Do you have no more favors of Mork or anything?
I do have. I guess I could use those. I do have 3 left. So.
3? Fuck, man. That's a lot. Jeez. This guy, I guess I just die.
I guess I just die. I don't know. I'm not used to surviving.
Yeah.
I guess I'll die. Yeah. I'm like, oh no, what do I do? Yes, I have favor of Mork. I have 3. What can I do with those to save my life?
So you can re-roll your speed. You can make me
we will
re-roll
re-roll.
my damage.
I think I'll reroll the speed to try to dodge it. So I'll go down to 2.
Wow, the deafening silence sounds
Pauses.
bad. What is it? Is that 1? Oh my gosh.
no! Even worse.
I guess I have to spend another favor of Mork to do it again.
I'll give it to you. Yeah,
Can you re-roll?
I'll let you do it.
It's 14.
Okay.
I'm down to 1 favor of Mork.
Yeah,
left.
you start seeing that there's this now more concentrated focus shots upon you guys. You see that the desert spiders that were there have now kind of been pierced through by this las gunfire, and you're able to kind of dodge away a little bit and start running. I
think the hat pulls me away.
give me a direction that you're running. This ship, by the way, is now about 20 feet off of the ground, the area.
I want to try to get with I want to squat up with the boys.
Okay.
Drop on tilted towers, so I'm going to run towards them.
Graf, you missed your speed check as well, so you're going to take some damage. You're going to have a shot. What's your armor?
3.
Okay, you're going to take 1. Solid. I rolled a 4 on that d6, so you're going to take 1 damage. So yep, 1's going to go through. I'm going to say it goes through your new leg.
Oi! I just got that leg!
You don't feel it, but you know it happened.
Just got that.
You guys can see that Grubbins has hid, though. Like you are aware of where he is, we'll say. But yeah, you guys are all kind of like running together now towards what?
I tried to jump into a pit to get away from the last fire.
Okay. Yeah. You jump into one of the scaly sand pits and you sink to your shoulders. And I would say maybe like you can have your hands up top like this a little bit if you want. Like you're holding the ground above you. But yeah, you sink pretty quickly. At this time, you can see that landing gear has come down and is now descending on so there's the clearing of the encampment, and then in its surrounding areas there's kind of like 10 feet tall like plateaus, like little like a little plateau area. This is going to land on that, and you see this green and gray ship with the insignia of the Aquila on there. And you see that there is a lasgun fire happening from what appears to be the cockpit, almost like a turret, kind of. And out the back runs what looks like a Humi with a massive gun. Like, he's pretty big for a Yumi, and he is just like carrying this beefy weapon, standing almost like eye level. You guys are pretty tall, minus Grubbins, on this plateau about 30 feet away, and he's going to point this thing at you. More.
This is a biggie.
Let's go with Grubbins. What are you going to do? You see all this happen.
Yeah, so he sees this guy land, essentially. He's going to look for any fuel tanks or any tanks that look like they would be explosive that have maybe been leaned on like that landing platform. Any barrels or anything.
So the platform is just dirt. It's rock formation.
Oh, okay.
It's like a plateau. It's not like a landing area necessarily. You can see that maybe they've used that before. There's nothing around there. What you look though, you can see that like there is one more Yumi in the cockpit, and seems to just be paying attention to landing and the controls and all of that.
Yeah.
They do not notice you.
Yeah, so I'm going to start devising a plan to try to work my way closer and get in that cockpit. I feel like I'm just tiny enough to do it. So Grubbin starts looking around. He starts scoping out. I'm going to run from this piece to this piece, and then Grubbin's is going to go here. And yeah, I'm going to try to get to the ship.
Cool. Give me speed. Give me a speed check.
Oh, natural 20.
Fuck.
Plus a 3.
Wow. Okay. You get there with pristine accuracy. You are jumping off of crates. You are ducking, dodging. You are just beelining it to this cockpit, and there's no way they can see you. This is like the fastest you've ever been. You feel like even the wind may be pushing you a little bit, but you're so
My
focused.
cape is flapping just that perfect amount.
Yep, absolutely. And then I would say Graf and Morkius, you kind of see like this darting shape, like this fabric-y shape just make its way to this cockpit. Now, the man with the gun is like lumbering over and is kind of like making his way to swing this big gun over to you and try and kind of like shoot into both of you guys because you're kind of near each other. Captain Graf, your head and shoulders are above the sand. Morkius, you're kind of exposed. But Grubbins, you are at the fucking ship. You can see that it's big enough to maybe hold the three of you guys. There's one pilot in the cockpit. There's definitely the landing gear's down. It has landed. All the lights kind of are shining in this cockpit area. There's one single turret weapon on the front. This is not a military ship in the sense that it is not used for combat. You can tell that it is used for some sort of aerial defense slightly, but more a transport. This is more of like storage transport that needed a weapon on the front. You're there. How do you want to get in?
Okay, so you said there's like a drop-down door on the back or whatever.
You can basically where you saw this guy kind of walk out of. Yeah, there's like a platform that kind of came down.
Okay,
a ramp.
Yeah, so I'm gonna look around real quick, do whatever orc symbol I need to, and then make a break for inside the or inside that back holding cargo area.
Cool. Yeah, you scurry up in there, and then Morkius and Captain Graf, you just see this like silhouette of a grot and cape just scurry up through the back of this. you hear the energy coming from this gun like starting to like rev up. Graph, what are you gonna do?
No time like the present. I grab the needle. And then I inject myself in the arm.
So faced with certain death, you do drugs.
Yeah,
I love it. Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay.
Slanesh be praised.
This ought to help.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay. D14. Come on.
So wait, remind.
16!
Oh
yes!
God, 16. Okay, remind us what this does then.
Okay. Okay, so the rule we put in place was D14 difficulty. Successful roll results in +1 to any random stat at DM's discretion. So.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna rando roll it. So this is gonna boost one of your stats by +1, correct? You said?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Any one stat.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna roll a d4. So strength, speed, presence, tough. Let's go. Strength is boosted by +1.
So now that means I get +2 strength.
Yep. So you're holding on into this sand pit and you get this like, yep, you shoot up. You find the vein, you shoot up, boom. And if you want, I would say you're able to like shove yourself out really quick. There is a moment to be had here. You hear a voice that says, Xenos filth, die now, as this kind of like energy weapon starts to rev up.
Oh boy.
So what you gonna do? You got some good strength. You got a moment.
I'm just gonna pull up. I finally see a Umi and just grab, and I'm gonna grab the buzzer and then my snatch gun and just go in full ham.
Okay. Yeah, you shove your arms down, launch yourself out of this pit. You can even feel as you're kind of like kicking out that there was some sort of like, you can feel that there was like something underneath you trying to get at you, but you use it. You shove that boot down, you shove out, and yep, fly up. And I'm reading one of the chat things here that's just fucking hilarious. Yeah, you know what? Here it is. Chat influences this moment. You shove yourself out, and this thing starts revving up and walking towards you. It doesn't have the shot on you yet, but you take out your shooter and you wield it above your head, straight armed, and you're gonna yell, "Firefight!" And you start shooting wildly in the air as you look upwards, and like the presence of Gork and Mork is just upon you, and you are finally ready to fucking kill something. And you crump a Humie. Yeah, you start running at him. You're going to close the gap, but I'm going to say you're not quite there yet. Alpha Primus, by the way, thank you. Thank you for the wonderful idea of having a Paul Smacker cameo, the FBI agent from Boondock Saints. Yep. That would be Willem Dafoe's character, Agent Smecker. Amazing. So good.
Character.
So good. Yeah, so Alpha Primus, thank you very much. Chat, if you guys got stuff that you want to throw in here, maybe we'll go with that as well. Morkius, what you doing? You see Graph running at this dude. He's going to have to get up this little plateau area, but yeah.
I'm going to give fire support to my teammate. Okay. And I'm going to light the way for you, Captain. I will light the way for you, Captain! Whoa! 14!
Damn, you guys are killing it. All right. A fireball emits from your staff and launches its way in the straight direction of where the guardsman is, who is in pretty heavy armor, by the way. You can hear in his like amplified voice, There is no surrender. There is Xenos filth. And charging, Graph, you feel the heat from this fireball over your shoulder, basically, as it zooms towards this dude. Give me 1 sec to drink some water here.
Yeah, the voices are
Woo.
fun for
Yeah.
sure.
All right. Yeah, and Grubbins, since you reach the back, you can see kind of like a straight shot from where this cargo area is through the cockpit, and you see like warm flame just kind of like streak across. Let's do. I'm gonna roll for this. Give me a damage roll on your fireball, Morkius.
We dropping fours,
Okay.
baby. We
Okay,
dropping fours.
he's gonna. All right, he's gonna block 2 of that, so he'll take 2 damage. It hits him and knocks him down. He's not disarmed. He's not engulfed in flame, but boom, it hits him and it knocks him down. There's little singes and smoke coming off of his armor. The las gun on the front of this cockpit is going to fire, though, and it's going to try and fire at Captain Graf. So why don't you roll me a speed check, Graf?
Oh, it's been nice knowing you, boys. 10.
Okay. Yeah, one of these shots is going to hit you. What's your armor? What is your armor?
3.
3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's going to blast you for 2 HP.
Oh.
Yeah, you're going to take 2 shots, basically.
I'm down to 1 now.
Okay, you're still moving. You're still moving, though. Like it knocks you a little bit, but you've got the juice ready to let loose. Grubbins, let's cut to you. So you are in the cargo area, the holding area of this Imperial small transport.
Yeah, I know somewhere in here there's a pilot, so I start creeping and I make my way to the front of the ship. And Grubbins is trying so hard not to laugh. He's feeling so maniacal. And I'm going to roll a dice here to see if he laughs to give himself away. Odds, I will laugh. Evens, I will not. I'm just pulling up a dice roll here.
Okay. Ooh.
Come on. All right.
Ooh.
So evens, I do not laugh. So I'm able to contain my laughter. And yeah, I'm going to make my way to the pilot and just like gun to the side of his head and blast him.
Okay.
Is
this
goal.
your las gun that you've kind of retrieved? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say he is so preoccupied with trying to shoot down Captain Graf. And you hear, though, over kind of this comm system, you hear like a pre-stricken. We are uplifting. We are ready for go. We can see you. We will take you where you is your estimated outpost 30 watt. And you can hear that there's some sort of communication, like yes, like receiving some sort of transmission. I'm gonna say. How do you want to put it to his head? Because this thing's pretty big.
Like just to the back of the chair. Like I kind of picture the door opens up. There's a couple chairs. You could walk up behind the chair, right to the back of the headrest. Like
100%.
Execution style,
100%. Give me a presence roll, and this is only gonna, because you were able to sneak up and ready the shot, I'm gonna need like an 8.
And I rolled an 11.
Boom! Shot goes off, shoots through the cockpit. Morkius and Captain Graf, you see just this this light get emitted, and any firing that was happening on Captain Graf just ceases completely.
And you hear the laughter of Grubbins. coming from inside the cockpit, uncontainable howling.
Let's go to Captain Graff here. You're charging, you're closing the gap. I would say you're able to get this guardsman.
All right. I wind up the buzzer.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, so he's kind of like his boots are eye level with you, or like where he is. He's laid down because he got knocked down. He's starting to get up, but you're able to kind of like swing an arm up top if you wanted, or try and jump up.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to try and jump up.
Okay. Yeah, give me strength.
All right. And with that +2. So 17
Cool.
total.
You jump up. Are you going to hack him with the buzzer?
Absolutely.
Give me another strength, please.
12.
On the money.
12 on the money.
Cool. You land. I would say like both legs, kind of one on each side of him. Like, and you've got your buzzer. Where do you want to go?
Just anywhere.
Straight down onto him. Okay.
Straight down onto him.
Yep.
Let me pull the-
It's going through armor, and you can feel it hit. Okay, yeah. You can feel it start like revving through bone, and it's just churning this guy up as he kind of like screams out, and you then feel there's more resistance as the buzzer starts hitting dirt on the other side.
And now Captain Graff is just just screaming like a mad dog.
Yeah, and you're all feeling so fucking energized and like so psyched for this. Yeah, you've neutralized the threat of these two Imperial guardsmen coming to check out the outpost. Tell me what you guys are doing now. Combat over. Awesome.
Maybe just
Pull
a
it,
quick
teeth.
side thing.
Oh!
A good spot.
Yes, I'm gonna
Here?
kind of like wrap up here, but yeah, this is what I planned for, so it's good. Morkius, I heard you say something. What are you doing?
Pulling.
Yeah,
I need more teeth.
they're very
to pay for the
they're
green.
tiny in comparison to what you're used to, but yeah, you're able to rip these teeth out.
Yeah, chat said it was 30 human teeth, equivalent to one orc tooth.
Sure, we'll go there.
So I'm going to assume I pulled out 30
Um,
teeth, so I have a total of 30 now.
I'm gonna say on these guardsmen, you're able to get 17. And look,
I have 2.5 teeth.
dental hygiene in the 41st millennium with the Imperium is not at its best. So
I now have marked 2.5 teeth on my chart.
okay, you guys have a Imperium transport vehicle at your disposal.
Captain Grubbins is just in the cockpit, just like, yeah, he's like, little Captain Grubbins, little Captain.
Yes.
We can go to the Twinkle! We have a ship! I told you the Grot would get us to the Twinkle! You doubted me and the hat, but I was right!
All right, so I would assume you guys are kind of all now in the back of this ship area. You see Grubbins maybe like starting to drag the body of this guardsman out of the cockpit.
Sure.
Yeah, like I'm trying to drag it and mount it onto like the front nose of the ship or something like that, like chain it up. Like,
Wow.
yeah.
What are we, Nightlight?
Grubbins is so pleased. This is like his like first modification of the ship. He's like, gotta put the skulls on the ship. That's what the orcs always do. That's what the boss likes. Wait, I'm the boss. That's what I like. And he's just talking to himself this whole time. Just
If you want, you've got that rope. You can strap this dude to the fuselage or the nose of this transport.
I do.
Okay.
yeah.
Yep. Not very gracefully and not like decorated, I would say. He's just slumped over. Yeah.
Like it was tough for me to get any part of him even up there.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. In the cockpit, you continue to hear that comms, and you hear key phrases. You hear the phrase. It's still very kind of like staticky, but starport, Naya. You hear report in. You hear command quarters. You hear the phrase rogue trader. And you hear one word that stands out to you a little more than others, which is heresy. Okay. I'm going to say you guys are on this and going to try and fly this son of a bitch.
We're not going to try.
We're
The
going.
grot is, and he's going to fly it beautifully.
All right. Yeah. You will have to make a quick makeshift repair in the cockpit because Grubbins shot a las gun through the cockpit a little bit. But yeah, I would say you make some quick repairs. And it looks straightforward enough. There's nothing fancy here. Who's flying this thing?
The grot.
The grot. The grot.
Captain Grubbins will fly his ship.
Yep. Grubbins, you are in the cockpit. You're kind of the only one that can fit in there anyways, really. And I would imagine you're just sitting on the chair and like kind of pulling levers and being able to. You've seen the helmsman operate on the Love and Mother, and you're like, I can fucking do that. It's not that difficult.
Instinctual.
Yeah. So boom, you guys lift off, the doors shut, and this ship takes off towards that twinkling light. As you guys leave orbit, you start seeing less and less of the fire that you left behind, and you reach space, and you see that this twinkling light has now become quite large, and appears to be a semi-ruined spaceport. It looks like there are maybe half a dozen ships docked. It's not very large. It looks like it was at one point, but there's a lot of damage on the side. You see some Imperial class freighters, smaller ships making their way in. And any signs of that familiar black double-headed eagle seems to be like welded out. You can see remnants of it, but there's no official Aquila on any of these ships or anything that you can recognize. And you guys are going straight towards it. And from there, we will take our pause and stop the session.
Whew, what a session.
A lot of hitting, man. That was good.
Yeah. A lot of
That was a
orkiness
game.
happening. I love it.
Yeah.
You just football tossed poor Grubbins there,
gosh.
Gerald. What was that about? You almost killed me, homie.
That was peak. I don't know what you're
That
talking
was
about.
great.
That was classic. Well, that was a whole lot of fun, everyone. Thanks big thanks to Court for planning this all out and giving us a nice laugh and planning out the session and all of that. Thanks to our 2 players and thanks to all our listeners. We got a couple more sessions left, so stay tuned on the next ones. We got some end of the show shout outs real quick. Come check out Lorehammer Listener Lore. You can submit your homebrew lore to lorehammerpodcast@gmail.com, and I will eventually read it out and upload it to Lorehammer Listener Lore.
Then come check out Grim Lore for more stuff on Warhammer Fantasy and a little bit of Age of Sigmar. Good times are had by there too.
And if you think I'm funny and you like cryptids, conspiracies, and mysteries, come check me out on YouTube at Hydra Thoughts. Hope to see you there.
I've got nothing to plug, but like I'm getting back into skydiving. I'm gonna go get current again in a couple weeks. So if you guys are in Arizona and want to do some skydiving or the wind tunnel with me, get at me. Let's do that.
Yeah, so give us either your phone number or your address then. Come on.
Yeah, and the credit card, it's really quirky. Give us your credit card information, the last 3 numbers on the back, and your zip code.
This
No big
sounds-
deal.
There's probably no money on that fucking credit card.
Yeah.
We don't need
This
that.
sounds appropriate and fun.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
All right, well, that was
thank you to the
awesome.
listeners too. Thank you guys, and thanks to the chat. Like all you guys, really appreciate it and all the support. So this is super fun. Yeah, we definitely got a couple more ahead.
Nice, nice. And one for the road.